Cutler.
And what you're looking at appears to be a...
Now, and look at his conditioning.
Girls in tights. And steroids for days. If you want to know where I'm at, I guess you'll have to watch this episode. Welcome to episode 194.
And this is no fake thing. You know all them YouTubers on the gram, you're doing a bunch of fake SH.
Amen in Jesus' name, yes I declare it. Any little seed I receive, I have to share it. Brothers wanna break me down, I can't bear it. But heavy is the head with the crown, I still wear it. You can't hold me down, I still hold. Rain falling down at the bricks, I'm still soaked. Try to put a hole in our ship, we'll build boats. 2 birds with 1 stone, I pull both. Pray I never lose and pray I never hit the shelf. Promise if I do that, you'll be checking on my health. If it's for my people, I'll do anything to help. If I do it out of love, it's not to benefit myself. Ooh, gotta stay around but make a comeback too. I know my only mother wants a son back too. They're saying I'm the voice of the young black youth, and then I say yeah cool, and then I bum my...
I didn't find God. I found someone even better. I've been crazy about Stormzy.
Shut up! Mention my name in your tweets. I rule by shut up. Shut up! How can you be better than me?
Like, wow. I have no idea how I could have missed him. Like, seriously. I was just complaining the other day that there's not any good music being made, and then we have Stormzy in the building. Like, oh yeah, there's a lot of booties here, like, you know, girls with leggings and tights and stuff. Yeah, that's the thing when you're at a fitness festivals. I guess all the girls want to show off, and it's quite distracting, to be honest. Now guys, I'm here filming Making Money, so I thought why not teach you or give you some advice on how you could get started to film and make some money for companies or whatever. And it's pretty simple really, and it's way more fun than just working like a regular job, whatnot. Now you want to look at startup cost and investments. The first thing that I would advise you to buy is, like, you can literally do high-end films on an iPhone. So get like a gimbal. I think DJI has them, Fayetech has them, a gimbal for the camera, for the phone, and start out with that. You can go far and shoot most content with your iPhone camera or whatever phone you have, and they are so good today. So that's step number 1. Now you see the difference in color. That's because I had to change the white balance. I'm shooting everything manually. However, when you shoot with your phone, it has automatic white balance. The second thing that you have to invest in is building your first portfolio. As soon as you have some movies that you can show, this is what I've made, then it will become way easier to get new clients, as well as the fact that clients usually talk to clients, which leads to more business. And because this is a skill set job, which means like you have to have some sort of skill, it pays really well. The last thing is the editing, and obviously buying a new computer it's a big investment. You probably have like a MacBook, or if you have a PC, something of that sort. I would recommend you to, like, my MacBook Pro is in mid 2015, still using it, still running fantastically, no issues, quite okay, like fast with rendering, because I'm running Final Cut Pro in it. And Final Cut Pro, it's an easy and professional tool for video editing. Now that program is a bit expensive, but it's definitely worth it. And when it comes to cutting the footage, you just cut it to the music, and it'll for sure turn out good. Make sure that it ends well. Even when the brother's looking fresher than Denzel, still gonna judge him by the stuff that my friends sell as well. All the stories that the tip of my pen tell. That's the main thing, and then you can play around with angles, you know, grow within your filmmaking and all that stuff. But step number 1, like, you know, use your iPhone or whatever, get a gimbal for it, because then you get the smooth shots. And then step number 3 is the editing, and cut the videos that you film to music, to the beat of the sound, so it looks good. You don't want to mess around with transitions too much. And from there on out, you just build your portfolio. And when it comes to the clients, like, as long as you get that portfolio, that's the important thing. Even if you have to do it for free, as long as you have it, everything becomes so much easier, so much easier. Now, what I encountered when I started out is that clients will ask you to do a specific type of video. Now, there's a threshold, like, you know, this comfortable zone, and you need to get outside of it and take jobs and do the things that you're not comfortable doing. And then you just say, okay, yes, I can do it. You sort it out. Like, it's a lot of throwing yourself into the wilderness, if that makes sense. And from there on out, it's just, you know, green forest and whatnot. The last thing to keep in mind is to either you do this as self-employed, or you can incorporate. Because when you're working with corporate clients, you need to send invoices. And it's as easy as that, really. And I think it's a super fun job. You evolve a lot, you meet a lot of cool people, you get to go to cool events. It's Fitness Festival Mania, and I'm here with my UK prof from East London, Mike.
Men man kan verkligen variera det också.
What do you think about Sweden?
Så får man lära sig allting om grundstegen och även hur man håller ett pass enligt konceptet. Och efter det kan man vidareutbilda sig med advance.
I know, you guys know Albin.
I hate the later flight. Now I just want to go. So let's fly. Let's
fly. What's up?
What's up, bro?
How you feeling?
Always feeling good. How was the toilet?
It's good. He travels a bunch like this. This fall he went to, was it Austria or yeah, somewhere like shooting. So it's really, really epic. So you guys should definitely try it out. I personally prefer videos before photos. I think it's way more fun shooting videos. And then just what I did, look at your competition in your city or where you're working, and then just like cut the price by half or as much as 3 times. That's what I did. Boom, got clients like that, mass shoot emails, and you're set. Now my setup that I'm using, this is Eddie's mic, but I have a Rode Video mic micro. I have a Sony a7 III, a Phatic AK4000 for stabilization, and then I have the Sigma 24mm lens. And this is expensive setup. It's probably gonna set you back around, I don't know, $4,000 or $5,000. However, as you evolve, and the money that I've made on this setup is multiple, like I've made tens of thousands of dollars using this setup and filming and, you know, making videos. And don't forget, Google is your mom and YouTube is your dad. And yeah, peeps, this is a bit of a trial episode because I want to try and see how it works with using the music that I'm using in this episode, because I'm just putting Stormzy on blast, guys. If you haven't listened to Stormzy, go listen to it. Lastly, check out the podcast. The podcast is wicked. This latest episode, we put a few funny jokes. Me and John, we're gonna do a roast, etc. So we have a lot of good things to come. Eddie, what are your thoughts on how we've been filming today? Do you think we have done a good job? Or do you think we should go back to Uganda and live with the family?
I cannot.
And kill lions. No, I'm killing. We are lions. We kill savannah animals. So I am in Stockholm and I'm currently freelancing for a company named RecBody. And we're shooting the fitness festival here. How tired are you on a scale 1 to 10?
Huh?
How tired are you on a scale 1 to 10?
15.
You know that's stupid, right? Because they're not animals.
I am not racist. I am also from Africa. if you go back a couple of generations.
By the way, guys, does this guy look familiar to you? You might not know who he is. I had no idea. I just want to give a heads up to sensitive listeners about my thing, right? What about now? Yes, it's the mountain from Game of Thrones. How cool is that?
Thank you for riding here so quickly.
Anyhow, on that note, we'll end it. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Amen in Jesus' name, oh yes, I claim it. Any little bread that I make, I have to break it. Brothers wanna break me down, I can't take it. I done a scholarship for the kids, they said it's racist. That's not anti-white, it's pro-black. Hang me out to dry, I won't crack. Ooh.